Hi everyone, and hi. Oh, right here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Do it again. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and with the Jackal. And today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw, first we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Power and Might. Yesterday on Power and Might, we happened to see, yesterday on Power and Might, we happened to see, what did we see? Oh, Velasquez. We happened to see Velasquez. Well, Velasquez fought Gunther for the TWF heavyweight winnings, and sadly, Velasquez did not win the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings again. Sadly, Gunther beat her, and it was a good match, even though Gunther beat her. Well, I could tell you right now, I will tell you right now, Pat McAfee says that Velasquez, has nothing to feel ashamed of. She gave it her all. She put in the time. She put in the work. And even though need be, it didn't end the way she wanted it to, it was still a good match. Is that a lie? The Jackal says, telling her she put in her time, she put in her work. That is sad. I mean, she should be ashamed. She did not beat Gunther, and she did not win the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings back for the 2-week time. Now that is something that she needs to be ashamed of. Let me tell you something right now, Pat McAfee said. Velasquez did not have anything to be ashamed of. She had a good match. She put in the time. The match didn't end the way she wanted it to go, but she's still a winner in my book because she had heart. Yeah, the Jackal says. Tell me, how many times is Velasquez going to lose to Gunther until she yields from ever wanting to fight for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings again? I'll tell you one thing right now, Michael Cole says. Velasquez had a lot of heart. She went after Gunther. She was hoping to become a 2-time TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, but sadly that did not happen. But I think she's still a winner because of her mindset, her stand of never giving up. And now I think we got a new tag team that's coming up. Here is Shrek and Otis Droznik, Michael Cole says, and we'll see how this goes. I can't stand up in the ring very well. Hey, that's alright. Me and Shrek here are making a new tag team. And we know that the Street Profits or the Street Speakers or the Street Foreseers or whatever you want to call them, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, are going to have to deal with Otis here, Otis Droznik, and Shrek. Well, you should know a little what you're talking about, Otis, because you are a former World Tag Team fighter with Chad Gable at one time. Yeah. And Shrek says, I'm a former 2-time World Heavyweight fighter. And this time, me and Otis Droznik are going to be the new TWF World Tag Team Fighters. And yes, that will happen. And if anyone out there thinks otherwise, well, okay, that's their belief. Great for them. I think. Shit. I believe at the end of the day. Oh, come on. I'm not going to fall out. There we go. So, we want Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford to come out here now, because we're going to take them out. Track says. Well, here they come, Michael Cole says. Here comes Montez Ford, and here comes Angelo Dawkins, the two-time TWF World Tag Team Fighters. So let me get this through. Let me get this straight. We have to fight Shrek and Otis Droznik. I mean, come on. You folks truly believe you're going to win the TWF World Tag Team winnings from us? No, they don't think so. Angelo Dawkins says. It's a stunt. It's a lark. It's not true. I mean, you can't win. You're going to win the straps. They went back to between 98, why hell, with Scott Hall, formerly Razor Ramon, and Kevin Nash, formerly Diesel, the Outsiders. You're not going to do that. You know, you're not going to do that at all. What's going to happen is, we're going to take out that McDonald's Happy Meal Shrek toy over there, and then we're going to take you out, Otis Droznik. Yeah, that's going to happen, Montez Ford says. Me and Angelo Dawkins here are going to keep the TWF World Tag Team winnings, and that's going to be that. Yeah, you and what Fighting Arm's going to do that, Shrek says. Tell me, you and what Fighting Arm, you think that you're going to beat me, huh? You think you're going to beat me? You think you're going to beat Shrek? They're going to beat me? Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen at all. What's going to happen is you're going to get beat, by me, Shrek says. And me too, Otis Droznik says. And then that's going to happen. Well, don't mind me, lords, but I think this is a great time for us to make this match happen. Shrek, Otis Droznik, you can take on Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins for the TWF World Tag Team winnings. And this happens now. Well, it's been some time since the TWF World Tag Team winnings have been on stake here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering, at least for some time here, Michael Cole says. And this match is for the TWF World Tag Team winnings. First, they are the Team Shrek and Otis Droznik. And they are the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Well, first off, who's going to do the fighting first? For one team, Michael Cole said, will it be Shrek or will it be Otis Droznik? And on the other side, Pat McAfee says, who's going to do the fighting for the other team? Is it going to be Montez Ford or Angelo Dawkins? Pat McAfee says. I tell you what, the Jackal said, I don't care who does what. You're just going to be sad when Otis Droznik and Shrek lose. Oh! And Shrek just picked up Chad Guest just picked up Angelo Dawkins, the former WWE tag team, former WNXT tag team fighter, one-time and two-time WWE tag team fighter, and one-time World Tag Team fighter. And he just picked him up again and body slammed him, Michael Cole says. And I don't think Angelo Dawkins can handle being beaten by an ogre, Michael Cole says. Yeah, I don't think Angelo Dawkins can handle a lot of being beaten by a lot of folks, and maybe not a ogre. Here it comes, Angelo Dawkins dropped it down Shrek with a hip toss. Drop kick, and down goes Shrek. A body slam, and Shrek is down, Michael Cole says. Well, the Jackal says, so much for Shrek, thinking it was far, far away, and he was going to start doing closed stakes and closed rows and knock everyone down like he does in all his weird, bizarre drawing films. You know, but at the end of the day, Shrek is down for the reckoning. And Montez Ford wanted to come in, and this time Shrek picked up Montez Ford and body slammed him. And now Shrek just brings in Otis Droznik now. Now Otis Droznik's in the ring. Otis Droznik, the former World Tag Team Fighter. You know. And Otis Droznik, down. Angelo Dawkins in a bind right now. And he needs to get an upper hand on Otis Droznik, or this match is over, Michael Cole says. Pat McAfee says he's seeking to get an upper hand on him. And a blockbuster. Well, Pat McAfee says, I believe that is the upper hand that Montez Ford was looking for, and he got, Pat McAfee says. The Jackal says Otis Droznik, I don't know how he became a former World Tag Team Fighter with Chad Gable, but I know it's not happening here. Not in the toy wrestling gathering. Right now, Angelo Dawkins coming from the Montez Ford comes from the top steeple. And Otis Droznik just slammed him. Otis Droznik down. And the Fight Lord. 1, 2, And Angelo Dawkins and Shrek are fighting it out. And now Shrek just got slammed. And Montez Ford, you can see him coming out and landing down on Shrek. And now this looks like this is going to be over here. It's over. And now Montez Ford brings in Angelo Dawkins. And now Angelo Dawkins is now... It's over. Otis Droznik has been beat. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. I told you, the Jackal says, that was going to happen. I told you Shrek and Otis Droznik were going to lose the TWF. We're going to win the TWF World Tag Team winnings. You two should listen to me. Out there. You two should listen to me, the Jackal says. But no, you choose not to listen to me. The Jackal says. Well, alright, I guess you're right about that, Michael Cole says. That Otis Droznik and Shrek did not win the TWF World Tag Team winnings, sadly. And sadly, they did not win them, but they did have a good match. They did put in a lot of... They came truly near, Michael Cole says, of beating Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford to become the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, Michael Cole says. Yeah, they had a lot of heart, Pat McAfee says. Shrek was doing a lot of things, and Otis Droznik was doing a lot of things. But sadly, it did not happen. It does not make Shrek or Otis Droznik losers at all. Not in my book, Pat McAfee says. Well, it makes them losers in my book, the Jackal says, because they're not the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. So, I told you they weren't going to win, and they're still losers in my book. Well, you have the right to your belief or your thought there, Jackal or Cyrus. Now, we'll take it away now to Mike today. Thank you, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Shrek and Otis Droznik here today on Monday Night Raw. or Monday Night Raw. Shrek, I know you and stand up. I know you and Otis Droznik did not win the TWF World Tag Team winnings. But I don't think that makes you a loser at all. I think that still makes you a winner because you put a lot of heart into your match. Well, you're right about that one, Mike, today. You know, a lot of folks are going to scave us and say, oh, you're a loser, that Shrek's a loser, I'm a loser, because we didn't win the TWF World Tag Team winnings. But no, you're wrong. We had a lot of heart. We put in a lot of time, and sooner or later, we will win the TWF World Tag Team winnings. Shrek? It's like they say, Mike, today, it's not how many times you fall off the horse, it's how many times you get back on, they like to say. Only, it's not how many times you lose the match, but how many times you keep on having the match, right? And yeah, we didn't win the TWF World Tag Team winnings. That's true. But me and Otis Droznik, we're not going to give up. And we're going to dare Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins to have the match with us again tomorrow on NXT. And hopefully then you will see us as the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. Well, that's my talk with Shrek and Otis Droznik. That's my talk with Shrek. My talk with Shrek and Otis Droznik. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Mike Animally. Thank you, Mike Today, for talking with Shrek and Otis Droznik here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. And that's all the time we got here. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and with the Jackal, we hope you like Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.